Samsung Galaxy Ace 3 S7275 Disassembly, screen replacement and repair. First, remove your battery cover by prying it away from the phone, in the direction shown by the arrow below. With the battery cover removed, your phone should look like below. Next, lift the battery free from the point indicated below. The battery is now free. Now, remove the tent screws, circled below. Now push your plastic tool along the join of the battery compartment, all the way around the phone, and the battery compartment will come away from the phone. If you want to remove the power and volume buttons, these can be simply lifted free. If you want to remove the vibrating motor, first apply some heat with a hot gun or hairdryer to soften the adhesive tape holding the part in place, then carefully lever it out. The power and volume buttons and the vibrating motor are now free. To continue with disassembly, lift the circuit board over from right to left. It will still be connected by a ribbon cable, so don't try and remove the circuit board completely just yet. You now have access to a ribbon cable that needs to be disconnected. This cable has a plug and socket-like connection, so lever it up, away from the circuit board. The circuit board is now free. The ribbon cables for the front and rear cameras are circled below. Each ribbon is connected via a Zif connector, which differs from the previous ribbon cable. The black part is a latch that opens and closes on a hinge. Flick the latch over, away from the ribbon, and the ribbon will be free. Refer to the next stage to see a close-up of the Zif connectors. Below you can see a close-up of the Zif connectors with each latch in the closed position. Flick each latch up towards the ribbon, and the ribbon will be free. Below you can see the latches in the open position. With each latch in the open position, the ribbon cables will be free and you can remove each camera by pulling them away from the circuit board. The front and rear-facing cameras are now free. If you want to remove the loudspeaker and headphones jack socket unit, first pry the clip, indicated by the arrow below, away from the side of the circuit board. Now turn the circuit board over and disconnect the circled ribbon. This cable has a plug and socket-like connection, so lever it up, away from the circuit board. Now start to lift the unit away from the circuit board. Be careful as the earpiece will be stuck to this part and needs to be carefully peeled away so that it is not disconnected from the circuit board. The loudspeaker and headphones jack socket unit is now free. Now disconnect the circled ribbon cable. This has a Zif connector, so can be disconnected in the same way as the cameras were. Flick the latch up towards the ribbon, and the ribbon will be free. To remove the touch screen, first heat the front of the screen for around 60 seconds using a hot air gun or hairdryer. Then push your screwdriver into the recess indicated below. This will raise the screen slightly. With the touch screen raised slightly, slide something thin and flat under the outer edge of the screen and it'll come loose. Keep applying heat if it's stuck firmly in place. The touch screen is now free. To remove the LCD, lift it from the point shown below. The LCD is now free. To remove the home button, lift it free from the point shown below. The home button is now free. To remove the microswitch for the home button, turn the phone over, apply some heat to the cable indicated by the arrow and then carefully lift the cable up. You can now lift the part free from the other side. The microswitch for the home button is now free. Disassembly is now complete. Reverse the whole procedure for reassembly. If you've found this disassembly guide useful, please support formimobile.co.uk and order the tools and parts you need from our site. We ship worldwide.